A question I get asked a lot is like, hey, should I launch a personal brand, in my name, or, should I use some other brand name?
Business on the Bike with Brooks. Yeah.
So that is a question. For starters, I probably can't answer it for you. It's not really like this is better, do this, do that. But let me go through some of the thoughts around it. So something that's neat about your personal brand, so using your name, is that it belongs to you. It always moves and goes with you on any platform, anywhere. It can live as a digital resume, if you will. You can adjust and adapt in a marketplace. So I'm in the realm of business, right? So maybe this year you're like, man, you're all into email marketing. Well, AI is getting crazy. Well, now you may want to talk about all the AI tools that are coming out and that you're using. It's not being weird or shifty or shady or flaky. It's the fact that the market is changing and you're adapting to it. So as your personal brand, you can easily do that, okay? That's a huge positive. If you paint yourself in the corner with a name that is like the email marketing guy, well, okay, you can talk about AI tools, but email marketing AI tools, and that's it, right? So you'd be held to that. All right, let me give you a negative side of using your personal brand. One, you're attaching your name to stuff. So that's a pre-bonus to this negative. You're attaching your name to stuff that's out there. But if you ever want to sell your business or sell your brand as an online entity, like, website, socials, email list, and you're gonna make some multiple, like actually have a business, a media business out of that, it's very difficult to sell a personal brand, nor I'm not sure you would. James Altucher, his name's coming to mind. I feel like he sold his personal brand website, James Altucher, and still runs for it. Now, he's an eccentric dude. James, you're a cool dude, man. Started reading you a long time ago, your blog post. So if you did that, it makes total sense. It actually goes with your brand. But for most people are not going to want to sell their domain name, personal brand. So keep that in mind. Another side note, if you want side hustle ideas, I keep a running list. I've got a list of 100 plus, I think. So if you want to get overflowed and overwhelmed with business ideas, I got you. Just sign up for my email list. You can Google Brooks Conkle, you can go to my website, you sign up at the top. You can go to fulltimesidehustler.com. Same place, it'll get you there. You just sign up with your email. The other thing I do is I actually update folks every week with like my projects and what I'm doing and what's going on, which I think is kind of cool. It gives me an outlet to talk about it, but it also, I think it's helpful for people to be able to like see what's possible. And some stuff is working and some stuff is not, right? And if it's not working, I'm like, hey, this isn't, this is slowly growing or this is booming or whatever. And I'm very diversified and have a lot of different things. And so maybe that'll be helpful for you. So one thing I'm going through right now as a separate second little branding exercise is, so like as a part of my brand, I say like, hey, we shouldn't just think outside the box, let's destroy the box, right? I actually own the trademark for destroy the box in regards to educational content. Now, whatever, like sue somebody for using that? I'm not sure. At this point, probably not. Wouldn't be worth the legal fees, but yeah, whatever. I went through the process and got a trademark. It's pretty cool, fun process. Possibly recommend it if you wanna, that's something that you think you need to do to defend your mark. But part of the problem is that tagline is like, no one knows what it means. So this is kind of interesting in branding. It takes the next step of explaining what it is. It takes a step of, it takes that full statement. I can't just say destroy the box. I have to say, don't just think outside the box, destroy the box. When I say that, then it makes sense. So the question, years later, I'm like, well, do I always want to do that? So over the last 12 months, I've figured out something about myself. I'm finally leaning into this. I'm basically a full-time side hustler. I've been doing it for about 12 years. And when I say what I mean is just like different things, running different projects and having like, a dozen or more different random income streams that kind of make up our family business, if you will, Conkle Inc. So I've been thinking about, and of course I instantly bought one of my side hustles, domain name investing, that I'm getting into. Full-Time Side Hustler and Hustlers, Full-Time Side Hustlers, were both available. So I purchased both of them. And so I'm going through the thought process of potentially deciding if I want to rebrand. So that's kind of like a thought mechanism I'm going through. And for that, when I say rebrand, for me, that's really simple. It's really like, just so someone doesn't have to remember my name. Yeah, they can Google my name. That's cool. It's a little complicated, but if they don't remember, they're like, oh yeah, they got that the Full-Time Side Hustler guy. So they can go to, either straight to that domain, or maybe if I build something out separately on it, I'll get some domain authority, get it ranked in Google. Separate conversation for another day. But so those are my thoughts on branding. Good luck. Talk soon.
Business on the Bike with Brooks. Yeah.